What's up YouTube, Zero here, and today I have a blueprint review of the Sabertooth, which is a blueprint of the Ram 9 in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. In this video, I'll go over the attachment setup on the Sabertooth blueprint. Then I'll talk about if I like this attachment setup for the Ram 9. Remember, the Ram 9 is a submachine gun, not to be confused with the Ram 7, which is the assault rifle form of the Ram. Then I'll go over the camo. Of course, that's extremely important because this is a blueprint. We want the camo for this gun. And then I'll get into use it or lose it should you use this attachment set up the Sabertooth blueprint, or should you lose it and never use this attachment setup again. Before I get into it, I do want to say, if you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more Call of Duty content. I do a bunch of other video games, so feel free to check those out as well. Without further ado, let's get into the Sabertooth. And full disclosure, I rocked it in this one. 86 kills with the Sabertooth and my score streak. So that was an epic game. My most kills in a couple of Call of Duties now. I haven't gotten this amount of kills in probably a few Call of Duties. So I did really well in this video, but that does not mean that this attachment setup is going to be one you use. Let's go over it, and I'll talk about the pluses and minuses of utilizing the Sabertooth blueprint, and then I'll talk about if I enjoy utilizing this, if this is one of my go-tos for the Ram 9. So first, there is a muzzle, the T4 LR Saber compensators. What this is going to do is it's going to stabilize our horizontal recoil, so our horizontal recoil is going to be a little bit better. However, this is going to be at a cost of aim down sight speed and the bullet velocity and range. Then the underbarrel is going to be the Kimura Cephoric vertical grip. Yep, very hard. Try to say that 5 times fast. Anyway, what this is going to do for the underbarrel is it's going to enhance the aim walking speed, enhance the gun kick control, enhance the vertical recoil, as well as the movement speed at a cost of our aim walking steadiness or horizontal recoil, our aim down sight speed, and sprint to fire speed. So what we've done so far with these attachments is overall, our horizontal recoil is still in the plus. However, our aim down sight speed just with these two attachments is a little bit slower. We're slowing down our mobility a tiny bit with these first couple of attachments, but we are enhancing the recoil control. So let's get into our next one, which is going to be our barrel, our Speedway V5 short barrel. This is going to do enhance recoil control, enhance our sprint to fire speed, and enhance our gun kick control at a cost of aim down sight speed and bullet velocity and range. So right now, what is really going to suffer out of these first 3 attachments is going to be our aim down sight speed and also our bullet velocity and range. What's going to be enhanced is going to be our recoil control. But let's finalize this blueprint of the Sabertooth for the Ram 9 with the stock and the comb that we have attached. The stock is going to be our motion tack pad. What this is going to enhance is our hip fire and tack stance spread, our sprint to fire speed, and our aim down sight speed, which was, we already heard, much needed. This is going to be at a cost at our aiming idle sway, our gun kick control, our recoil control, and our firing aim stability. So we're enhancing what we already had kind of taken away, and we're taking away what we already enhanced. So this is a little weird. The only thing we're really gaining from this motion tack pad is our hip fire and tack stance spread. Finally, let's go into our comb, which is a recon comb. Our sprint to fire speed is going to be enhanced. Our firing aim stability is going to be enhanced, and our aim down sight speed is going to be enhanced. This is going to be at a cost of aiming idle sway and our aim walking speed. Overall, our aim down sight speed is going to be a little bit slower than normal based off of all of these attachments. Our accuracy is going to go down, our range is going to go down, and the bullet velocity has also gone down. It's actually costing our gun a little bit of damage as well. What is going to be enhanced on this is going to be our recoil control and our mobility based off of this entire attachment setup for the Ram 9. So this build is a decent build for this gun, for the Ram 9. I've found a lot of success with it. However, it is a little bit harder to shoot over a little bit longer ranges. I do find that closer ranges I do very well with the Sabertooth for the Ram 9. I'm able to pretty much succeed with it on the smaller maps, such as your shipment that you're seeing here, or some of those newer maps, Das Haus, that Call of Duty devs just came out with. Some of the smaller maps I'm able to succeed on. The movement's pretty good, the recoil's pretty good. However, trying to get kills over those medium to a little bit longer ranges, we're costing ourselves with this build the range and a little bit of damage as well as accuracy. It definitely gets harder to get those kills over the longer ranges. So even on shipment, when I'm a little bit further back on one of those alleyways and the enemy is a little bit further back, it makes it a little bit more difficult to get those kills because the gun is taking a little bit longer to kill. The enemy has a little bit of an advantage, whether they're utilizing a build on a gun that enhances the range on a submachine gun or just an assault rifle. It does make it a little bit harder to compete over those medium to longer ranges. However, if you're a player who does enjoy running around, you like those a little bit closer range combat scenarios, I found a lot of success in the closer range combat scenarios. Again, I got 86 kills in this game, and I have found a lot of success in general in the closer combat scenarios. Again, I'm not a closer combat scenario type of player. I prefer the medium range to longer range combat scenarios, and this gun doesn't necessarily fit into my typical play style, so I had to adjust a little bit to get into the Sabertooth style of play. Let's talk about the camo, and then I'll talk about if you should utilize this Sabertooth Blueprint for the Ram 9 or if you should lose it. You can see the camo in the right hand side of the screen. It's a nice white with a little enhanced red around the edges, and then you got a solid black and it says Node on it. I actually really like this camo. White is always a nice color to utilize. It pops a lot. That combined with the red outline and the black on it, I actually really like this camo. This is a fun camo, of course. Style is always an opinion, but I like this one. It looks really nice. Y'all can see the gameplay of it and also it in the top right screen. But let me know in the comment section if you like this camo or if it's one that you're gonna toss out, that you don't like at all. But I do enjoy this camo. Now let's get into if you should utilize this blueprint Sabertooth for the Ram 9 or if you should lose it. Should you toss it to the curb? Let me know in the comment section if you've utilized this blueprint, what you think. Personally, I enjoyed using it. It's kind of hard not to enjoy utilizing a blueprint when you get 86 kills. But there are some disadvantages to utilizing this. As I said before, it was a little bit harder to kill enemies over longer ranges. For whatever reason, it was tough to get those longer range kills. Again, probably because of the range, the damage, and the accuracy. You're subtracting all of those, which really is taking away from trying to get the medium longer range kills. So while this is a decent blueprint to utilize, for my play style, it doesn't suit me as much. I had to change it a little bit. It absolutely works for the closer range maps, shipment, meat, etc. It does really work for those. However, just because of the damage, fire rate, and range, it's not the most balanced of attachment setups. If you're looking for a more balanced setup for the Ram 9, this isn't going to be it. If you're a type of player who does like to run and gun, or you play on a lot of close range maps and you get into a lot of those close range scenarios, this is going to be a decent blueprint to utilize, an attachment setup to utilize for the Ram 9. It's fun to use. It is one of my go-tos when it comes to the Ram 9 on the closer range maps. I haven't experimented too much with attachment setups yet, but I do really enjoy this blueprint for the closer range maps. Again, longer range maps, not necessarily my forte or my pick, but this is one that you can absolutely utilize, and I would keep it in your arsenal for the closer range maps, or if you're a run and gun type player. But let me know in the comments section what you're thinking of this blueprint setup, the Sabertooth for the Ram 9. Do you enjoy it? Do you not enjoy it? Does it suit your play style? Does it not suit your play style? Let me know in the comments section. It doesn't suit my play style, but I do utilize it when I'm pulling out the Ram 9. I do enjoy it, and I also love this camo. It's a pretty nice camo. So let me know in the comments section what y'all are thinking. Let's talk anything Call of Duty in the comments section. Do you have a specific blueprint of a specific gun that you want me to review? Do you have a specific blueprint that you absolutely love of a gun? Let me know in the comments section. Let's talk anything Call of Duty. I'm having a lot of fun in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. My only gripe to date is just the spawn areas are sometimes very awful when you're spawning in between 20 enemies. Yeah, don't get me started on that, but let me know in the comments section. Let's talk anything Call of Duty. I'm really looking forward to your opinions on different guns, different blueprint setups. Just let me know. Let's talk Call of Duty. But I hope you enjoyed this video. We do have a couple of minutes left. I'm gonna let y'all watch the end of the video. I'm gonna get back to playing some Call of Duty. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, do hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. It does really help me and my content out, keeps me going. Thank you everyone in advance for doing so. I really do appreciate it. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. It's the weekend for me, so I'm gonna go enjoy some Call of Duty and relax a little bit. I hope y'all have a great weekend if it's your weekend, and if it's not, I hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all have a great week. Until next time, see you back on the channel. Peace.